After the grand final in 2014, a representative side went to Tassie and played the Meander Valley Suns at Aurora Stadium. This was a great game, and once King Island got used to the expanses of Aurora Stadium, they settled down and played some nice football to notch up their first win in our new jumpers. At the AFL Tasmania Awards last season, Trevor Stones received a King Island Football Association's Leadership Award, Sam Reeman the Coaches Award, and Mandy Mahoney was our Volunteer of the Year. This season the clubs once again did a fantastic job to get sides on the ground, which was quite difficult at times. A total of 103 players played this season, with only 6 of them playing all 10 games. 3 came from North, 2 were at Grassy and 1 at Curry, while 14 players only played 1 game, with Curry having 6 of them, Grassy 5 and North 3. Dave Reed took on the coaching job at Grassy again, while Brett Castle stepped up for his 7th season for Curry and Arthur Johnson doing his 2nd season for North. We also saw 2 new junior coaches step up, with Josh Beckett taking on North and Jim Taylor brushed away the coaching cobwebs to coach Grassy, and Shane Keeler did another season with Curry. A total of 408 goals were kicked for the season, with Grassy kicking 172 of them, Curry 125 and North 111. Grassy had 22 goal kickers, while both Curry and North had 19. There were a few players that kicked 7 for a game, but the standout was Dwayne Baldock, who booted 15 in one game. The first game of the season at Grassy saw all the clubs line up for a minute's silence to pay respect for the sad loss of North and King Island Football Association rep player Lee Williams. There were a number of players who played this season who had not played the game before and came from all around the world. We had Jordan Platt and Joshua Mackenzie from England, Stephen Gromes and Maximilian Hogart from Germany, Andrew McDeenor from Ireland, Chase Poden from Holland, Nico Proust from South Africa, Adam Combe from Estonia, Juan Pablo Pizarro from Chile, Wayne Cam from America, and William Brown and Sean Kearney McManus from Canada. Umpires were tight again this season, but we saw Craig Constable come and have a go. We lost Max Summers when it got too much for him to see North struggling to field a side, and he pulled the players' boots on again to help them out. On hearing we were short on umpires, Kevin Smith came out of retirement to help us out, which was very helpful. We organised a Level 1 sports trainers course, which saw 16 people do and redo the course, which impressed AFL Tasmania, but not enough for them to give us any money towards it. The scoreboard was replaced by council with help from Arthur Johnson, and it was a big improvement on the old one, even though some people had trouble trying to work out how to form the numbers. Auskick remained under the guidance of Sam Reeman again this season, with over 30 kids participating. It is great to see a lot of parents helping out in what is an important start in the child's football career. Our juniors this season was a battle at times, with Grassy having that many young players that it was hard to top up and make competitive sides. And it is great to have the Ballarat and Clarendon College boys come and play when they could. Mobile phones were getting into the play as well this season, with Dave Reed sorting something out while he was running water in the juniors, while James Hill was still talking while doing the goals. At the last game at Grassy, someone tried to take a shortcut round the oval to find themselves well and truly bogged. When the Grassy players ran out at half-time and saw the situation, they all ran over and helped to push the car out with manpower, which was much appreciated by the driver. Now let's look at some of our favourites. Justin Summers, winner of the Keating Medal in 2011 and one of the favourites this year. He has had a sterling year as captain of North and leads his team by example. His running and ball getting ability all round the ground have helped North win games and stop them from losing by more than what they would have in others. Doug Cox, winner of the medal in 2013 and has had another good season with Curry. He is a showy, versatile player that always seems to have plenty of time to dispose of the ball. He loves to show the ball to the opposition, and with his elusive flexibility is always driving his side into attack. Tristan Forrest, probably one of the most improved young players on the island this season. He is able to find space, use his pace well, and it is a strong contested mark. He is one of the few players who can kick from both sides of his body. Tristan has been strong in defence and is a slippery player around goal, which has seen him kick 31 goals for the season. Jeremy Summers. Jeremy has been a great player for North this season, and it has been one of his most consistent ones to date. He has worked tirelessly in the ruck and round the back line, and with his strong marking has seen him bring other players into the game. Robbie Smith. Grassy's captain this season and has led by example. He is a very skillful, tough and unselfish player who is always bringing his teammates into the game. His bald head is bound to have stood out to the umpires in one way or another this season. Jason Hutchins. He is a very strong player who really knows where the goals are. He is a strong mark and very quick to play on at every opportunity. He has a strong, penetrating kick which has seen him win the King Island Football Association's leading goal kicker award with 36 goals. Nathan Hendricks, better known as Boof, is a real hard nut, and opposition players always know when he is around. He attacks the ball with aggression and is a very strong player. He is an in and under player who is not afraid to get the hard ball and knows where to find space when he needs to. Marty Monson. Marty has had another good season for Grassy. He takes a strong mark, and his tireless work in the ruck has seen him frequently give Grassy first use of the ball. It seems that as Marty's hairline is receding, his football skills are getting better. James Jacowenko, a very vocal player who loves performing in front of opposition benches. He runs all game, takes a good mark when he hangs on to them, and can find space when he needs to. His football has improved over the years and he loves to kick a goal, but probably has more points and goals this season. There will be plenty of other players who will get votes tonight, so stay with us to see who will win the medal tonight at this, the 2015 King Island Football Association's W.D. Keating Medal Camp.